next guest is the host of Tastemade's Struggle Meals, and he's joining us from his home in New York to cook a big bowl of gnocchi with cherry tomato sauce. It smells good in here, everybody. Please say hello to Frankie Salenza. Frankie!
Hey, what's going on? First of all, Cam, I thought we were cooking together, and now I see that you've got your plate completely done, so I guess we're done here.
Well, no, I'm all stepped out. You know, I came in here early, Frankie, and I got it all stepped out so I can keep up with you. What tends to happen with me in the kitchen is I get a little behind. You know what I mean? So I gotta pull out all the stuff. Okay, bud.
Well, listen, this one's really, really quick. Normally, gnocchi you make with potatoes, right? If you've got potatoes, you got to peel them. You got to boil them. You got to put them through a ricer so they don't get all gummy and they stay light and fluffy.
Yeah.
And then you have to work the dough together while it's hot. We're going to use gnocchi instead with a little egg as a binder.
Okay.
So freaking fast, Cam. It's crazy, okay?
Beautiful.
So I've got some egg. I beat it up. I come in with a little bit of the ricotta.
So that's...
Ricotta literally means recooked. Yeah, this is our potato substitute.
I was just going to say, that's a little bit of your secret ingredient here, everybody. I mean, I think everybody is used to having potatoes in there. Like you say, it's definitely a little bit more effort. A little ricotta can do it, that's for sure. So you bring this together.
Now, that's it. Little ricotta meaning recooked. It is the recooked way from mozzarella making. The Italians always looking to figure out ways to use all the ingredients to save as much money as possible. They're very crafty like that.
You're fantastic. I mixed mine up and I rolled mine out already. I mean, I don't know what's going on over there. There you go. So you do your deal there.
Well, I just no because literally, even though it's all craggly and horrible looking like this, I just want everybody to see that like it's super minimal. And then you see that it's a little bit too wet. You come in with a little more flour.
Oh, that's
go
great.
Like that right there. Yeah. And just get it to come together. I know this looks like crazy.
Yeah.
And there's going to be some wet spots.
It doesn't look crazy. You know what it looks like? I mean, honestly, that's very helpful for somebody like me, if I was going through that step at the moment, is the fact that we can understand how to get that proper consistency. So it's okay if it's not perfect at first. You just got to work with it, man.
I'm literally not kneading it, right? And it's going to be pretty delicate. But once we cook it, the egg is going to solidify as eggs do, coagulate, and then everything's going to be cool. So basically, I like to make a little pancake, and then you get these snakes. And then once you have the snake, you just go, you kind of roll it like this, boom, 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 and you come in with a knife or a guy, and there are like, they look like that.
And now, about how big do you want to cut them with the knife, just to make sure I get them right?
Go smaller than you think. Like maybe if you can roll these guys out to like the size of your pinky.
There you go.
And it's a very gentle back and forth here because they're going to swell in the water quite a bit.
And then what we all know and love, and I think there's for good reason for this, the trick to getting the grooves on the gnocchi.
Exactly. So 2 ways to get the pasta and the sauce to really come together. One is to slightly undercook it and then finish it in the sauce, which we're going to do. And the other is to give it more craggly edges. So you can kind of just, mine are a little soft, Cam. But basically, you'd roll them off the edge of your fork like this.
Yeah. So you just use the edge of the fork,
like
you just roll them along.
And then boom.
There you go, bud.
And then they look like that.
You go. You're doing great over there. Look at you. See, you got to jump to step 2 there, pal. Now we're gonna put these. I got some boiling water here. How long do these go in the boiling water, my friend?
They float to the top. Listen, I got diamond crystal salt here. This is not as much salt as it looks like, but you really should get your water to taste like something. So it's not totally insane to go in there with a spoon and taste your water. So I'm just gonna kind of go like this here.
Yeah. Get them in there.
I'm gonna get them all in. It's gonna feel like some of them are sticking together. You're gonna give it a nice little stir. And that's going to prevent them from sticking like right away. Okay. So that's good. That's going. Now,
I love that little detail. As soon as they float, they're done. We're ready to go. And while those are cooking.
Yeah. And you don't want to waste a second longer. So put a little oil in the pan because we want it to become one with the sauce, right?
Okay.
So get some oil in a pan. We get a little garlic here.
Yeah.
Something I'm a big fan of is angling the pan so that you can really submerge the garlic fully and get a nice sort of confit on it. If you like spicy, now's a great time to add the hot pepper into the oil, right? That's going to bloom it. That's going to open up even more of the flavors. When you think of like a pizzeria and you put the hot pepper on after, those red peppers are sort of inert, right? They haven't been aroused. Well, this is going to arouse it.
That's a great tip right there, Frankie. Great tip.
So we'll do that. That'll be really nice and gorgeous. You know, it'll boom, boom, boom. If you find that things are getting away from you, you can hit it with a little bit of water, and that'll drop the pan temp real quick. Then basically you throw your tomatoes right in.
Yep.
Come in with a little knife. You go boom, 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 boom like this so that they bleed.
And how do you know when it's time, Frankie, how do you know when it's time to put the tomatoes in the sauce? Like what are we looking at there?
It's totally dictated by the garlic being fragrant. That's it.
Beautiful.
You end up with that.
And then we just add the gnocchi into the sauce, right in the pan, correct?
That's it, man. So here we go. Look, they've just come to the top. There's your self-timer. And what you want to do here is try to get the consistency. Get a little room here. You're looking for like liquid consistency that's pretty good. So if it's a little too dry, you can just add a little bit of pasta water into here. This is looking pretty good. You'll find that the tomatoes bleed quite a lot of liquid, and eventually you'll take that top off and let it reduce down.
Beautiful.
But that's the gist of it right there. And then you can come in with some basil. Very important to get some fragrant basil.
Hey, listen.
Go like that.
Frankie, I'm putting a little olive oil, a little Parmesan on mine. And while I do that, I love your show, obviously, Struggle Meals. Now, tell me a little bit about what makes something a struggle meal.
Well, listen, the struggle is different for everybody, right? Isn't it all relative in a sense? Okay. So struggling can be, I'm struggling to figure out what to make because the paradox of choice. There's a gazillion recipes out there, and we only have something like 30,000 meals that we get to have, I think. So I think people, the struggle, the way I'm looking at it, as keeping it affordable and keeping it easy so that you don't struggle to make something that's healthy and delicious. Frankie, so we're kind of hitting both the cooking takes time and also the monetary part of it.
Absolutely, buddy. I'll tell you what, this was no struggle at all right here. You are amazing. This is absolutely delicious. I love that little pop of spice too, my friend. Thank you so much for joining us. Great job, man.
My pleasure, Cam. Take it easy. Guys, be safe. Make this dish. It's fantastic.
Yeah, absolutely right. You can find all of Frankie's recipes on Instagram at Frankie Cooks, and you can get this great recipe, as always, over on HallmarkChannel.com. Enjoy, everybody.